Hey, what is up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here tonight. Going to be making a few wrestling videos that are going to be uploading tomorrow as you're watching right now. Just wondering, what is going on in the world of professional wrestling. We're coming on a very fun time. Tonight is going to be the Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view for New Japan. Right after that is going to be the Royal Rumble, which gets us right on the road to WrestleMania 33. Even though this is the first WrestleMania in a few years that I'm not going to be attending, I honestly am very excited for WrestleMania 33 and think that staying home and watching it on the network, honestly for the first time in the history of the network. The last WrestleMania that I didn't go to was WrestleMania 29, and I actually had my friend Zach, I had Miguel, and a few members of my family over to watch the show on pay-per-view, and it was a really fun experience. I mean, we had a ton of fun, obviously making fun of the bad things that happened on the pay-per-view. We had some fun, going over the good stuff and the ending of Cena versus The Rock and this, that, and the other. It's going to be a fun time watching it, even if I end up having to watch it by myself, if I don't invite some people over or go to some sort of a WrestleMania party. It's my first time not doing this in a long time, but one of the big things that I'm looking forward to for WrestleMania 33 obviously has to be the rematch of Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. I love the fact that we're coming up on the Royal Rumble, and the first two contestants that were named to be in the Royal Rumble were Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. Obviously, Goldberg was told by Stephanie McMahon that if he wanted to come back and do it again after his big win against Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series, he was welcome to be the first contestant, which means he would be having a chance to go after the WWE World Heavyweight Championship or the Universal Championship to make this return and sort of have a storybook ending at the end of it. I mean, he's been gone for all these years. He comes back. He beats the biggest name in wrestling in Brock Lesnar, a guy that really hasn't had a loss cleanly since his return, so many years ago when he fought John Cena at that Extreme Rules show, whether if that was 2012 or 2013, it was a long time. There's been matches against there that I obviously thought he should have lost, but it just didn't happen, and that's the way it was. Goldberg was the first guy to beat him, even though the fact that Goldberg was had been gone for so long, they gave him the guy to beat it. Obviously, in my mind, I think that Dean Ambrose, when he was the WWE Universal Champion, I think that honestly, if he would have got a win over Brock Lesnar, people would have thought of him as more credible champion. Now here, on SmackDown, Dean Ambrose beats The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship, and Dean Ambrose, in the matter of a couple months, has gone WWE Champion to being Intercontinental Champion. I know The Miz honestly has made the IC belt mean a little bit more, but look at the United States Championship. When Rusev lost it to Roman Reigns, people thought that was going to be a little bit of a step up for Roman, and people would be able to find a way to respect him. And people don't give a shit about the Universal title, and that's the same thing I feel about when The Miz loses the Intercontinental Champion, and Dean Ambrose goes on a run with it. Is anybody going to care that Dean Ambrose is going to have... let's say he's the champion at WrestleMania. What are they going to do? Another ladder match with the IC belt like they've done the last 2 years with a whole bunch of guys that are really good on the main roster, but they don't have a spot for them, so they put them in this match. At least they're not in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, so it's a step up from that, but it just doesn't really mean anything. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Obviously, I think Goldberg and Brock are going to cross paths at the Royal Rumble. They're hyping this up as if it is a one-on-one match, even though there's going to be 28 other guys in this match in there. So, there has to be some sort of a payoff, whether, Brock and Goldberg. I doubt there's any chance in hell they're going to draft, or they're going to draw number 1 and number 2. But obviously, somewhere down the line, whether they let's just say the magic numbers like 23 and 24, they come in back to back. I would love to see both of these guys just eliminate the whole ring for it to get down to the fact that there's only these two guys. And either that they just come to the middle and they don't embrace, they don't fight, they just sort of stare at each other. They have this epic stare down, and that gets you to the point where you know that they're going to fight one more time at WrestleMania. That's enough for me. Or if both of these guys want to fight each other and basically in the midst of trying to see who's stronger, who's bigger, and who's better, they both fall over the top rope at the same time, eliminating each other. That's something too. But to me, honestly, if they just have like an Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan stare down like there was in the 1990 Royal Rumble, I think that's going to be a big enough moment to hook you for when they announce WrestleMania 33 down the road. Because I think we all know that match is coming. Whether if it's just Brock Lesnar getting the win back from Goldberg and that's just it, they're just even at 1-1, or maybe Brock wins because people will count the WrestleMania 20 match. No, Brock lost the WrestleMania 20 match. Fuck that. It's 2-0. God, that match is so bad I barely remember it. But it is what it is. WrestleMania 33 is going to be a big one. Goldberg versus Brock is definitely going to be one of those marquee matches. I don't think there's anything for either one of these guys to do other than that. So I'm looking forward to it.